Well, welcome to round 4 of this Legacy League with um, full-colour Atraxa Greenson's Bug. Let's have a think. So we are on the draw. I don't. That sounds really bad. I mean, there are matchups where this could be okay. We can fetch a Dread Arbor with one of these fetch lands and then maybe equip with the GT, and then maybe that's good. But Force with no blue card is pretty bad, and you know, 4 lands, no mana dork, no actions. I think we'll mulligan. This is pretty bad too. I guess we hit a blue card. Blue land rather, than we've at least got Brainstorm. I think I'm going to keep this really, really bad. Or bottom this. Desperately want an underground sea. We're relying a lot on this Brainstorm to fix all of our problems. Okay, well, Tropical Island Ponder is probably a Delver deck, I think. This is a very small chance that it could be a combo. They run like Ant will run like 1 Trop, 1 Bayou sometimes, just so they can cast Red the Cat at the sideboard. Oh, I think we're going to lose. Okay, Tarmogoyf's pretty underwhelming. Might well force pitching Cleek at this point. Not a Brainstorm though. I think to not lose this game, we need to draw a land next turn. Oh, probably. Oh, maybe they are combo. Or 4-colour Delver with Pyromancers. I mean, people do occasionally run Probe without Pyromancer, but so much better with the Pyromancer. Okay, we didn't hit the land, so we're in pretty rough shape here. Maybe that hand was a mulligan, but I really, really hate going to 5. Thankfully, our opponent's just doing a lot of card manipulation. So I guess if we have to force something, it'll depend a bit on what they play. But if they are a combo deck, then the Cleek is going to be really good. Again, we have 2 Brainstorms, like maybe we pitch one of them. Although Goyf is also going to be doesn't disrupt, but will end the game pretty fast. Still passing the turn. 7 cards. So I don't think we want to tap out for the Goyf. For one, if they are playing Delver, then they could just daze it. Two, they might have a Stifle, which if they do, I think we want them to use it on their turn, and we're going to want to force pitch Cleek effort to try and get our land into play. They did miss their third land drop, which is pretty interesting. Okay, so they are combo. So I think if they're going for it, they know we have Force of Will. I think we want to. I think game one, sort of well, round one. Sorry, I countered their ritual when I had 2 Force of Wills in hand. I think that was probably a mistake in that game. But here, I mean, they're under no pressure. They don't need to go for it unless they think it's going to work. So I'm pretty sure they're going to follow up this Dark Ritual with either a Cabal Therapy or a Duress and just take our Force. So, you know, if we don't force there, then we're not really forcing ever. We might still be dead, of course. Yeah, so this is definitely Ant. So storm count is 1, 2, 3, 4. There's another ritual. We're just going to do. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so we could brainstorm to try and hit Force. If they still have the discard spell that I'm putting them on, then I think we'll probably have to force this to shut them down. Because I have 5 mana, 6 mana. Discard spell puts them to 5 mana again. And they need another ritual or land drop. I guess they could be just going for an ad nauseam. So maybe discard into ad naus. Would be an okay thing to be doing. Maybe they have like a natural Past in Flames. Yeah, it's my way too aggressive. I'm going to put them on the discard spell. Like we can't sort of realistically brainstorm in response to the discard spell. Storm count's already pretty high. We'd have to hit exactly Force. And then they're on like 4 cards left, which might be too few to go off properly. Okay, we did hit the Force. So not drawing a land for a bit. We're clearly going to pitch. I wonder if we pitch Atraxa or if we pitch Strix. Next turn we're going to play the Tarmogoyf. This decay is useless. Or maybe we could decay the Petal. Sometimes you can get some like limited value out of these by decaying a you know, an LED if they sequence the combo turn incorrectly. So I think we're still going to lose this. So maybe we'll put the Cleek decay back. I think we'll force pitch Atraxa. If by some miracle we survive long enough to draw a 3rd land, then I think we'll probably want to Cleek with the 3rd land rather than Strix, but it is what it is. Right. So I think then next turn I don't think playing the GT really achieves much unless they go for like a Goblin's Kill. They might discard us and take... well, with the duress, they would probably take decay, I think. Maybe decay. There's an LED. Right, so this could be just Past in Flame to kill you. If I'd had mana open, I would have considered decaying. Okay, so Tutor for Past in Flames, 7 mana, Stormcap 3, 4, 5. Oh, so they didn't actually have the discard spell. Oh, that's pretty interesting. Alright, so blowing the force was completely wrong. So this is 4. So 4 will be the Past in Flames. 5, 6, 7. Yeah, this is a fairly straightforward kill. Well, I am surprised they went for that. I guess they were... Yeah, I guess they had the Infernal Tutor, right? This is what they discarded. So yeah, I think even if I'd have countered the Infernal Tutor, then I think they'd have been able to, like, I guess the second force would have actually set me up pretty well. Okay. So I think sideboard as before. So Rest in Peace, potentially good. Shut down the Past in Flames lines. Metal Mage is good. I'm not really sure about Blue Elemental Blast. Like, Special Surgical's just better. We'll go with that plan there. So we decided that these are bad. I think some library's too slow. Goif is... I guess Goif's pretty bad. Alright, let's see what we're bringing in. Uh, 57. So I think I decided that Zealous Persecution was okay. So actually, Goif is awful for bringing Rest in Peace in. I think I would just rather have a blue card to pitch to Force of Will. I mean, it's a little bit awkward that we've now cut. Like we don't have anything we can Green Suns for on 2, but I think in almost all cases we're going to want to wait. Attach the Green Suns on 3 and pick up a Leovold. Alright, let's give... maybe one Surgical is better than one of those. Just run a random pile of cards. Although, obviously Surgical doesn't do anything with once you've got a Rest in Peace in play. Not play first, yes. Okay, I think we keep this. Seems like a mana accelerant would have been nice, but this is reasonable. Got live old. We've got Brainstorm to make our lives better. Blue card to pitch to Force of Will. Like I kind of thought, Seas would be nice. Okay, so I've got Tail on Probe. We can use Brainstorm to hide the force. Ah, no, brainstorming. So, depending on what we draw, I mean, we're probably just going to make a fetch and pass next turn. As I say, this Strix I've sort of earmarked to be pitched to this Force of Will. We want to drop Leovold at some point to... it's going to be a little bit awkward that we can't do it with mana open. I think holding the Brainstorm until their turn... if next turn we draw a Mana Dork, then we can run that out. One option would be to Brainstorm for a Mana Dork next turn. There's another blue card that we can pitch. But I think just passing this turn with Brainstorm up is good. There's a reasonable chance that our opponent will do a little bit more setup this turn and then try and clear out our Force of Will. So if they therapy us, then we will Brainstorm in response. Not sure if we'll put the Force of Will back or not. If they pass at this point, then we'll crackle and Brainstorm. If they ritual, do we force? I probably will, actually. Yeah, so there's a duress. I mean, they might LED... they might Lotus Petal make us discard. Right, so we definitely want to just put the fourth white on top. Oh, that's pretty bad. So really we want to get rid of two of these lands. I wonder if there's a case to be made for... No, I don't think there was. It's got a land and a Force of Will. Yeah, so I think we definitely want to draw Force crack. Your duress does nothing. Maybe you just go off anyway. The only problem is that this Leovold might be now a turn too late. I mean, they know that we have Force here. It's absolutely no surprise. But I think we need to get this down. Probably fetching the wrong lands, actually, now that I think about it. Let's get Trop. We've got 2 blue, 2 black, 2 green. Play around Wasteland. Obviously a good thing to be doing versus Storm. Right, they might just decay this. If like decent follow-up in Deathrite, can sort of start work on the graveyard. Okay, well, I wasn't expecting that. Do you want to change anything? No, I think this is okay. I wonder if this is any good with our Mental Blast. Let's just go with this. Okay, well the Jace is awful, True Name's awful, Thoughtseize, 1 piece of disruption. I think we have to keep this. So I think, and if we do, like we'll turn 1 Thoughtseize them, I think they're probably going to cast a cantrip here. Ah, playing Xanted Swarm. Yep. No, I thought we might be doing that. So Thoughtseize is actually pretty good. They've had to waste one of their cards into this resource. So I wonder if that means that we now want to Deathrite. And then we would Like I think so they haven't cast a cantrip, and they're down a card because of the Xantid Swarm. So they have 6 cards to work with. So I think maybe we'll wait for them to cantrip, and then we'll Thoughtseize after this. We could be just dead. Maybe an argument for playing the Hierarch there. But Deathlight at least sort of works on their graveyard. Yeah, I don't think you're actually going to go for it. I could be wrong. We might be just dead here. Of course, the joke's on them because we do not have any counterspells in our hand. It's maybe not a very funny joke. So they might therapy our Thoughtseize. Incredibly awkward. No. Oh, look. Draw Leovold. I guess so what's our plan? So I think the obvious lines of play, like 1, they miss their land drop, so we could Wasteland, we could Thoughtseize, and we could play a Noble Hierarch, which would give us like 4 mana next turn. Can I count? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, the fetch is 4. So then we could like Jace, Fate Seal them, and then look to bounce the Xantid Swarm next turn. We could just drop the Leovold. We'd have to cast our fetch, or play our fetch and crack it. And then we can Thoughtseize the next turn. I guess we would Thoughtseize Wasteland, play Hierarch. And then look to bounce the Xantid Swarm, or maybe we try and dig the Zealous Persecution. I think given that they have not cast that many cantrips yet, they're probably hoping to Brainstorm end of turn anyway, which is obviously good against the Thoughtseize because they can just hide their best card. They'll Brainstorm in response to the Leovold, which is a bit of a pain. I think what we want to do is get the Leovold down. I think we want to get a Savannah here, because then if we draw Rest in Peace, that would be good. It's sort of unfortunate that they know we have the Thoughtseize. Oh, fetch Savannah. Mana base is vomit worthy. I guess the Wasteland will put a land in their graveyard, which we can use to get white if we need to cast a white spell like Zealous Persecution. So yeah, let's do the Trop. I'm going to mess up casting this at some point. I think we can do blue. Yeah. Black, green. Okay. Like Strix would be an okay draw too, because we could use Strix to block the Xantid Swarm, although it sort of just limits their ability to do setup. Okay, so 6 cards they finally drew, or maybe they've been holding on to that delta. Like, I think they normally need to cast more than just a probe to go off. Or maybe their hand is just really, really good. I mean, the fact they haven't been casting cantrips maybe suggests that they've... if they don't have cantrips in their hand, what do they have in their hand? Yeah, maybe it's... yeah, okay, well that concession was far too early. I think they were still in this game. I'm not sure we were even favoured to win from this particular board state. Sure, Leovold is awkward to play against. Let's see what we'd have drawn anyway, though. Yeah, unfortunately, we don't think it's Xantid Swarm, though, does it? So we would Thoughtseize next turn, waste. Well, you know, depending on what they actually have in their hand, that might affect whether or not we waste or not. Definitely would play one of the hierarchs, I think. Smash for 4 with Leovold. Yeah. Or would we have, Jaced? I think we need the information from the Thoughtseize before we start Fate Sealing with Jace. And there's not a huge amount of point brainstorming with Jace if we don't have open mana, because the only thing we're going to draw is like a Force of Will, which is basically a dead card with the Scented Swarm in play. Oh, I assume their hand was like Ponders and Preordains, but like I don't really understand why they wouldn't cast one of those last turn. Trying to do this like second mana source. Still, Leovold's pretty good against